Hey everyone, welcome back to our Wednesday night newscast. Mike Schultz with you once again, taking a look at the weather. I want to clear something up right off the bat here. I've had a lot of calls, a lot of emails about folks saying it's going to get 40 below for Sunday and Monday. And you know what? That's all coming off of cell phones and of weather services that are outside of the Alaska area. So right now, the folks at the National Weather Service are saying, nope, 20 to 25 below is the coldest we're going to get for Sunday and Monday night. So keep that in mind. And we might even have some snow, and it might not even be that cold. So we'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. Our photograph tonight, this one's sent in by Ed Davis from Pump Station 3. It's a very interesting photograph. It looks like it's a vapor trail from maybe a rocket that was shot off from Poker Flats, because I don't see a lot of whole planes that are going loop-to-loop like that. Again, the colors are very nice, but the structure is really cool. And once again, as always, if you have a photograph to share, by all means, send it to photos@ktvf11.com. Your almanac looks like this. Today's high, 0. The low last night, 6 below. Record high up to 1961, up to 47 degrees. Down to 61 below in 1906. Sunrise and sunset about 5 hours and 51 minutes as we near that 6-hour barrier, a gain of 6 minutes from yesterday. On our satellite and radar, you can see the moisture piling on southeast Alaska. We'll show you just in a little bit how bad that is. It's causing widespread flooding over much of southeast Alaska, while the rest of the state is, for the most part, basking in clear skies to mainly cloudy skies around the Fairbanks area. Just enough cold and moisture to squeeze some snow flurries out. That's what we had all day long. Now across the state, here's what it looks like. Of course, the rain continues across southeast Alaska. Some rain around Kodiak, wet rain, cold rain, I should say, 35 degrees. Rain is wet, obviously. Anchorage, 9 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Clear skies at Cold Bay. Up and down the west coast, looking at clear to partly cloudy skies. 9 below at Barrow, and Fort Yukon, 1 above. Lower 48 weather, here's what it looks like, and we'll move on the west coast and show you rains have moved back in over the Pacific Northwest around Seattle and all the way down to Portland. Raining around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Snow's moved out of the Minneapolis area that was snowing here yesterday. A little rain, thunderstorm activity moving across the deep south and over the southern sections of Florida, and the snow that was moving across the northeast is out of the picture too. On our satellite and radar, you can see a real mess of moisture moving across the deep south into Texas, and this is bringing with it close to a foot of snow in the Amarillo area and down to Lubbock, Texas. Also a freezing rain possible for Dallas. There's the precipitation that moved across the northeast, and the new storm system moving across the northwest, bringing with it some rain into the Seattle area. The overall outlook is calling for the snow to move from Albuquerque right on into much of Texas, and then turn to rain, and heavy rain expected over the deep south. Got to keep an eye on that. And the overall jet stream has changed a little bit from yesterday, once again becoming a little more zonal, moving from the northwest to the southeast, splitting the country in half, bringing frigid conditions once again back down to the Great Lakes. All right, back to Alaska for tomorrow. The northern sections, here's what it looks like. Snow showers for Barrow, partly cloudy for Nome, and scattered snow showers in the Fort Yukon area. Over the interior, we'll be looking at, for the most part, snow showers for Fairbanks and Delta, and mostly cloudy for Healy. Now it gets really interesting. We were talking yesterday about the problems they're having over southeast Alaska. Well, we've got some video that was sent to us from KTUU down in Anchorage, showing just how bad it is in the Ketchikan area, and the flooding is really bad. We're going to go to that right now and show you what that looks like. And as you can see here, it is very bad up to some of the levels of the houses there. Precautionary evacuations are underway right now, and the rain is expected to continue, unfortunately, with this happening around Juneau and Ketchikan, mostly in Ketchikan right now, but Juneau also has some minor street flooding going on there too. All right, back to our map for tomorrow, and here's what it looks like over the southwest part of the state. We're looking again at partly cloudy skies at Cold Bay, sunny skies in Bethel, and rain and snow for Kodiak, while down over the south central sections, heavy snow developing for the entire region in the Anchorage Bowl right on down to Homer, including Valdez. Close to 10 inches of snow is expected by Saturday, so they were expecting, or they're worried about the Iditarod getting off. They're not going to worry about it anymore. They're going to have lots of snow after this storm system moves out. All right, once again, time for our kids' weather, and this week we're talking with the kids from Tuckasuk Brown Elementary School. Here's a young lady with a really nice picture to share with us tonight.
And this is my weather picture, and it's of the northern lights with stars and with mountains, and I saw this on my way to Anchorage, and I drew it because it was a class project to draw.
I think a picture was done with chalk. Very nice job, Emma. Thanks again to Mount McKinley Bank for sponsoring our kids' weather. And tomorrow night, another young lady will be here to talk to us and ask me a question about the polar vortex. Haven't heard that for a while, right? All right, here's your forecast for the remainder of the night. Cloudy and quite a bit colder than last night. 16 below, some snow flurries still hanging around. Tomorrow's forecast, 8 degrees below with flurries becoming snow showers by afternoon. The extended forecast calling for a chance of some snow once again for Friday and Saturday. Then temperatures once again dropping down to around the 15 to 20 degree below mark. And that all depends on the cloud cover. If the clouds lift out now, the temperatures will fall dramatically. But right now, everything is looking like the cloud cover is going to stay in there, trap that warmth, and give us not nearly the cold temperatures that many folks were worried about earlier today. I had a lot of calls on that.
I mean, it's still cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not
At
as
least-
cold
at
as
least
it
for
could
me.
be.